Ciao Bella, welcome to Bella Uncinetto. I'm Christina and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. We are going to do a WIPS, FOS, and FAQs video. I have one WIP. I have five FOs, but they are in the mail, so I can only show you pictures. And my WIP is upstairs, but I do have a picture of that as well. So not a lot of like holding and showing kind of things today, but I will talk to you about them. And then I'm going to talk to you about the first pattern that I'm going to do, and maybe something else towards the end. So the first group of FOs that are in the mail are a blanket, a hat, and a set of baby booties for my half sister. I did and the pictures will be coming up as I'm speaking, but I did the two color granny by Olga Poltava, and I used Momenti in the color Canyon, I think, Canyon, or Desert something. I'll put it on the screen, whichever one it was. I want to say it was Canyon though. And then I used the Hirschner's Worsted 8 Heathers in the gray colorway. And I used all three of those for all three. I used both of those for all three items. So the hat and the baby booties were by a different maker, and I will put the link down below for that, but it was called the Parker hat and booties. There was a diaper cover too, but I didn't make that. She didn't want one, so I didn't make it. And that is in the mail. She is due in October, so I wanted to make sure that I got that to her. I did ask her if she wanted to see it ahead of time or if she wanted to wait. She asked to see it, so I sent her a picture. She said she loved it. And I hope that the baby stays nice and warm, because where they are in Nevada, they are on a ranch and they do get snow. So it is definitely a good time to be able to wrap up and snuggle. The other set of FOs that I have that are in the mail are two squares that I made for Lisa Ladybird Loves. She's asking for viewer squares. So if you watch her channel and you want to make some squares, the maximum is 4 squares. But you can go over to her channel, and I will link that down below so that you can see all of the squares that have been sent. The last time I checked in, there were 4 videos for things that have been made. So I also submitted that as my August. I made 2 squares. I also submitted that as my August make for Moo's Flower Power Cow. So if you've seen Moo's Flower Power Cow video, then you've seen my squares. If not, you'll see them here. I used a Robin DK yarn in the blue and gray colorways. I don't have it here with me. And I used a 5.5 millimeter hook on those. Oh, and on the blanket, I used a 6 millimeter hook. And on the hat and baby booties, I used a 4.5 millimeter hook, all Clover and More hooks. Yeah, so that's all for my finished objects. It's quite a lot, actually, for me. The baby blanket took me no time at all, and then the hat and the booties, they're very small, so they didn't take a lot of time. And then the squares, it took me longer to figure out what pattern I wanted to use than it did to actually make the items, but I really did enjoy those squares, and I enjoyed making them. The way that I alternated the yarns, I think that Lisa will really appreciate. So hopefully she gets them soon. And then on to my WIP. Right now I only have one. I'm going to start another one soon, but the yarn is downstairs and I'm not sure what yarn I want to use to go with it. So I'll talk about that maybe later. But I started the Granny Spiked My Ripple blanket that I talked about many videos ago. I was inspired by Spring the Fiber Enthusiast to do this blanket, and she was using scrap yarn, but I am using Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn in the colors Cinnamon Cedar, Terracotta, and Chocolate. So I have a picture that I'll put up of what I have done so far. I'm loving the way that the blanket is coming out. I am not loving all of the ends that I'm using, or that I have, because I'm changing color every 2 rows. And so I'm doing like cinnamon cedar 2 rows, chocolate 2 rows, cinnamon cedar 2 rows, terracotta 2 rows, so on and so on. So I'm using a lot more of the cinnamon cedar, which I have more skeins of that yarn, but they are smaller skeins. So I've already gone through one of them, and I'm gonna be finished with the second one soon. And the blanket is a little bit bigger than you see in the picture, but not by much. So that may end up being in timeout until I can have someone send me some yarn. So coming up on the channel, I am going to be starting a kind of like a make along, but how to read a pattern. I have a video called How Do I, and I have a series called How Do I, and this will go in that series. But I want to actually show you the pattern and make it along with you stitch by stitch, so that you can kind of see how you would read that and how you would stitch that. So it's going to take a while to actually make it, but I'm going to start out with a dishcloth, and I'll do a video introducing all of those, all of the things that you'll need before we get started. But it is going to happen this month, and the introductory video will come out next week. But it is going to be from a Yarnspirations crochet pattern, and like I said, I'll get into all of those details soon. But hopefully my goal is to start with something small, like a dishcloth, so that I can do it with you stitch by stitch. There is some color changing in this one, so a little advanced, but not a lot. And or you can do it in a solid color. You don't have to do it in 2 colors. And then we will move onward to more elaborate patterns. That is my goal. One last thing for this video. I'm trying not to talk too fast. I hope I'm not too fast. But I did tell you that September was also going to start monthly giveaways for my channel. They will not be announced giveaways. Please do not put giveaway in the title. But this is to reward all of the lovely subscribers that I have. I've gone down a little bit, but I'm still super close to that 900 mark, and then to the 1,000 mark, which is where I want to get, right? So that my son will have to be on camera with me when I hit that 1K. But this month, I'm going to do the video. So this video will come out on Wednesday, the 6th. So then so that's the first week, and then I will not draw the winner until the last week of the month. So the videos will always come out during the first week, and I will draw during the last week of the month. They will always be hidden. You will have a keyword, and you will, if you put giveaway in the title or in your answer, in the title. There won't be giveaway in the title. If you put giveaway in the answer, I will not count your comment, okay? Because I don't want spammers. I don't want any of that, and this is one way to help circumvent that. But also, I don't want people coming just for the giveaways. I want people here that like what I put out and enjoy the kind of ability that we have to converse. I mean, I know it's a little one-sided, but I do reply to every comment that I get. I try to reply in a timely manner. You know, and I want it to be as personable as possible. Therefore, I'm not going to put, you know, giveaway, giveaway, giveaway in the title. So that being said, this month will be a digital prize. It will be $10, 10 US dollars to either Ravelry or Etsy for patterns. And with Ravelry, I can gift it to you, and you can get as many patterns as you want. You can get 10 $1 patterns. I don't care. And I can gift them to you, but it will be in the amount of 10 US dollars. If you find something that's in Canadian or in pounds or in euro, you have to convert that because I'm only going to give you 10 US dollars. Okay? So make sure that you are mindful of that. If it's on Etsy, I will either have to buy a gift card from the seller if they have gift cards, or I will have to speak to the seller about sending the pattern to someone else because I'm buying it as a gift. So that may take a little bit more time, but either way, I don't care which one you choose. If you choose another website that has paid for patterns, I have to be able to pay through PayPal. And I have to be able to put in an alternate email. So that's why I choose Ravelry or Etsy. So one of those two. And your keyword for this giveaway is Bella. Bella. So coming out soon, I will have the what you will need for the how do I read a pattern tutorial video. I have 2 videos that will be coming out for trips that we took around Sicily for Labor Day weekend, which ends today. Today is Monday. Beautiful tours. We did it through MWR again. So we had a great time. And I really, really, really am excited to share these with you. And I hope that you enjoy them. And that's all that I know for sure that's coming out soon. I will do another fiber FAQS video coming up soon. I'm not sure when that's going to come out, but for sure what you will need for the tutorial video and the 2 travel videos will be coming out soon. So I hope you have enjoyed our time together. Sorry I didn't have anything to physically hold up and show you, but pictures are all I have right at this moment because that bag is getting heavy to carry up and down the stairs. And right now it is sitting upstairs by my bed for my WIP. And with that, I will bid you ciao, farewell, arrivederci, and I will see you again very soon. Be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!